wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big underground methods, top notch, get the most, not the lesser. Your errors, pushing culture, baby, got that power that you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get the swerving while I'm bumping Project Patter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. Loyal with me, we ain't got a cow. Silly on silent, put the product in the loud. That's how you make the money pop for everyone involved. And if you don't deserve a cut, then we gon' fresh pig getting. No, you ain't walking out what we on. And you know I got it, boy, for the ones who gone. R.I.P.'s in your memory, we carry on. When I they will not mean out what I want. Pour my ashes in the river, y'all. That's how we knowin' that the flow about to carry on. See, immortality's a fallacy, I prove it wrong. The Southern family gon' carry me the way beyond. Anything you've ever known, anything you've done. They ask me how you get like this, how you live like this. Why you worry about it? Get up on my, get up out the way. What you think this is? And we ain't worried about it. Watch your skirt the way. They ask me how you get like this, how you live like this. Why you worry about it? Get up on my, by the way. What you think this is? And we ain't worried about you. Watch me skirt the whip, yeah, swerving. Moving to the money like it's urgent. Hands on God, so I'm in it like a surgeon. The skin color like worldwide sign, and we face closed curtains. I hear you, nothing ever certain. Only thing that's promised is that promises are broken. Yeah, so we finding ways to cope there. Only thing I'm breaking is, yeah, baby girl. Stuck it in inside the hoodie, now we turning out to buggy. Yeah. It's cool, I used to fight the bullies. Now I guess some things don't leave you fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me better when I budge. If you doubt it, then the profits as a profit when you know what's coming next. Like, ooh,
yeah, baby, go. Stuck it inside the hoodie, now we turning out to buggy. Yeah, it's cool, I used to fight the bullies. Now I guess some things don't leave you fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me better when I budge. If you doubt it, then this come. Profits as a profit when you know what's coming next. Like, money on my mind, we gon' run it up. See what you gon' find, baby, push your luck. We been on the grind, we been getting up. But we ain't got that time for you bums. Money on my mind, we gon' run it up.
Hey, please don't. Hey, babe. Wait, I can't see why you're. I see why you are stressed. Because you're no contest. 12, I can't confess. Drop racks, I'll clean my mess. Excuse me while I flex.
I'm Kevin Harlan, joined By Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Last downing for Phoenix, the lock. To the Oklahoma City Thunder. And looking at tonight's teams, RJ, they have rosters filled with veteran players.
I was on a few teams like this, Kevin, and it's just great for the locker room. Guys are usually willing to accept their roles and understand how to win.
Here's Black. Pass to Murray. Turner with it. And there's the drive. At the elbow, it's Gordon. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And here is Antetokounmpo. Count it.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Turner with the screen. It's up a three. A rebound by Caldwell Pope.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Thank you, David. And he drops it in from the low post.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Bane with the bucket.
Finding looks is what Bane does, and he's always trying to sniff out his next bucket.
Here's Murray, and he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Bane with the bucket.
Well, Bane is an efficient three-point shooter, so you have to turn up your perimeter coverage when he's on the floor.
Pass to Murray. Down low. And the rejection by Giannis. Right side to Walker. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Black. Gordon outside. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Giannis outside. The kick out to Bain. Six to shoot. Back to Giannis. The rebound by Turner.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
From outside the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch-and-shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Murray outside. Turner with the screen. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now, here's Walker. Hasn't made one yet. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray. Here's Bain. 5 points in the game. Giannis inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The turnaround.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Pass to Turner. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
That's tipped. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Now here's Brunson. Grant outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Phoenix leading by 4. Pass to Bain. A 3-ball. And Klingon pulls it down. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Here's Anthony. Out left to the wing. Corner shot. Wow, way off on that one.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Inside. And stolen by Okongwu. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on top. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
Jalen Brunson.
It's good. Brunson's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Brunson. The Suns getting the bucket. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Now, here's Grant. Following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu.
Well, Klingon isn't just tall. He's also got some meat on him. That comes in handy against the physical defense.
Now here's Anthony. Cracks in the tray. Baldwin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Brunson. He's got 6. No good from Grant. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Anthony. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Grant. There's Whitehead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Now here's Anthony. No scoring in this one. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And the dunk by Grant.
And leaking out there in transition, Grant's athleticism and speed helping him when the break is on.
Okongwu. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Donovan Klingon. It's his first trip to the line.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And it's the Warriors on the break. They get the rebound. Here's Whitehead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Warriors have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Poked away. Pass to Anthony. To Okongwu. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Okongwu was screened. Got a hand on it.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Wide open look here for Clingan. And that one comes up a bit short. Right wing. Pass to Baldwin. Tries to save it. Brunson, left side. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. 44 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Anthony, still scoreless. Baldwin can't get it to go.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
To the middle, here's Turner. Okongwu grabs the board.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Okongwu was screened. Shot by Heel, nobody around. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's Murray up on top. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Bain. This one for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Bain's got 8.
Off the catch, Bain has that repeatable shot motion. It's just so consistent.
Over in the corner, Turner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Suns trailing. To the paint. Here's Walker. Kicks it out to Giannis. Bain looking around. 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
That one goes. Count it. Gordon's got his first basket of the night.
Downright lethal in the pick and roll. Gordon's size and quickness, along with the decision-making, it's a tough combination.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 6.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
Here's Murray, and he converts the layup. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm of offense right now.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. For Phoenix, they've been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Free throw good. Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Back to Giannis. The second effort. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The kick out to Walker. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, there's so little ego in Giannis' game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 1-point game. And a wide open look for Payne. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Pass to Turner. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us. Shake it. Let's hear it for all the dancers. Substitution on the court.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And your Sun Hype Squad. Attention fans, now the court is your Hype Squad.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, Sun fans, here come your Suns dancers. Ticket fans, let's hear it again. Here's your Suns dancers.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Over to the wing. Out to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Klingon with the jam.
A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
In the corner, it's Payne. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Klingon is one of them.
Yes, he is 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint. And his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Following the basket by Jeremy Grant. Back to Antetokounmpo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Warriors leading by 5. 1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Brunson outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
Now here's Caruso. Still without a basket. There's the double team with Grant. Phoenix no good that time either. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. There's a good screen. And here's Brunson outside. Here's Klingon. And another shot. Pass to Whitehead. Golden State moving the ball around. Out to Brunson. Screen by Grant. There's the triple. And it's Brunson missing.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate. Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Brunson takes off. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Klingon's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the Warriors. 10-point lead. It's rebounded by Baldwin. To the wing on the left. Caruso with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Stolen by Brunson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu. Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Klingon. Over Okongwu. Klingon's shot is off. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Okongwu. He's covered by Grant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Brunson with it. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Another shot. Brunson, no good. Suns trail by 9. Over in the corner, Caruso. No good with the triple. Brunson with it. Now Anthony defending. It's stolen by Hield. Pass to Okongwu. Now Anthony. Brunson covering. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Anthony. And Klingon pulls it down. Warriors leading by 9. Brunson surveying the D. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. The layup off target. And here's Phoenix. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Okongwu. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here are the Suns now, down by 12. Here's Okongwu. Good, nice job down low.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Turner with the screen. Here's Black. Fires the three. And Desmond Bane pulls it down.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Outside, Walker. From the arc. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Warriors leading by 10. Gordon. Walker with some nice D. Here's Giannis. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Turner. Out to the right wing. Here's Black. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Black's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Black. On the wing, Murray. And here's Gordon from outside. And here are the Suns now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Bane. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Baines got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. Turner with the screen. And the rejection by Giannis. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Giannis inside. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Stolen away. .116 left to play here in the fourth. And the shot goes down. Black's got 4 points this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
For three, Caldwell Pope. On offense, here are the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Murray, no good. Outside, Bane. And they double up Giannis. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Giannis. He gets it in there. Pope loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. Off the inbound. Black, no good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know
Oh, I got the wave, I don't even swim. It's lit.
Coach Sean on the beat, by the way.
Look, yeah, your boy back, everything lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. You know I got the wave, I don't even swim. Hold on. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit. Like Milwaukee, boy, I get bucked. Who walk when I feel litty? Baby, I'm the